That's all, folks. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most heartbreaking cartoon series finales. For this list, we'll be looking at the final episodes of animated shows that delivered the feels. Whether they made us happy cry, ugly cry, or just outright broke our hearts. This goes without saying, but spoilers. Number 10, Change Your Mind, Steven Universe. Granted, Steven Universe technically continued with a TV movie and a limited series serving as an epilogue. Change Your Mind was the main show's conclusion, however, closing out the story creator Rebecca Sugar initially wanted to tell. While the finale does feature a thrilling battle between the crystal gems and diamonds, this show has never been about physical strength.
My friends don't need to be fixed. They're fine the way they are, flaws and all.
If Steven taught us anything over 5 seasons, it's that true strength comes from one's heart and mind. It's an especially poignant moment that shows rather than tells. Steven's individuality triumphs over oppression, forever changing White Diamond's mind.
Acting like a child! I am a child. What's your excuse?
Following a satisfying montage, the series naturally ends with a simple yet effective song, encompassing the show's central themes of acceptance and the power of change.
I don't need you to respect me, I respect me. I don't need you to love me, I love me. But I want you to know you could know me if you change your mind.
Number 9, Last Day of Summer, Phineas and Ferb. There's 104 days of summer vacation, although in Phineas and Ferb's case, it was more like 222 days. This Emmy-nominated finale appropriately feels like the last day of summer. It's a grand and special occasion, making effective use of every major character in a plot revolving around time travel.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are gone! I'm sure it's going to be all right, dear, but who are Phineas and Ferb?
At the same time, it's a bittersweet affair that unfortunately can't last longer. Nowhere does this hit us more than during the closing musical number, as the gang reminisces about the memories they made together.
Summer is done, and we've had our fun, but this isn't the end of our story.
All good things must come to an end, be it 3 glorious months of summer or 4 seasons of a wonderful show. While this wasn't farewell forever, how can you not shed a tear as Phineas gives us a wave goodbye?
With you.
Number 8, a regular epic final battle, Regular Show. Regular Show's final battle is indeed epic, combining elements of Star Wars and Dragon Ball Z.
It's up to you, Pops. If you want to keep doing this how it's always been done, that's your choice. You're the chosen one.
Okay, let's do it.
Traps, traps, traps.
The episode is also heavy on wit and laughs, bringing the series full circle in meta fashion. We weren't prepared to get so choked up though as the finale reached its climax. While Pops insists that this is a happy ending, we still couldn't hold back our sorrow as he made the ultimate sacrifice to save his friends and universe. Pops' demise wasn't in vain, as the gang returns to Earth where everyone is given a fitting ending.
Don't! Don't worry, Mordecai and Rigby. I know you're sad, but I promise this is a happy ending. Take care of each other. Goodbye.
Muscleman meets his daughter for the first time, Rigby and Eileen start a family of their own, and even Mordecai finds love, all while Pops watches from heaven.
Jolly good show.
Number 7, Weirdmageddon 3, Take Back the Falls, Gravity Falls. Like the Phineas and Ferb finale, Weirdmageddon is largely about saying goodbye to summer and the friends you made along the way. What made this ending especially gratifying is that it completely delivered on the mystery that had been unfolding for 2 seasons. The final fight against Bill Cipher gives the fans exactly what they want, while still playing with expectations in all the right ways.
And leave!
Guess I was good for something after all.
All the creative imagery and jokes aside, this show has always been about the bonds of family, particularly between siblings.
Ready to head into the unknown?
Nope. Let's do it.
From the second they step aboard the bus out of town, Dipper and Mabel immediately miss Gravity Falls, as do we. As Wendy's letter to Dipper and the credits remind us, though, nobody will ever forget this summer.
It's out there somewhere in the woods, waiting.
Number 6. Nice While It Lasted, BoJack Horseman. What did you expect from BoJack Horseman? A happy ending? BoJack may not be able to make amends with everyone that he wronged, but the final episode does give him a chance to reconnect with his closest friends.
I think you had it for a moment and then you lost it.
Oh well, it was nice while it lasted, right?
Sure. It was nice while it lasted.
Mr. Peanut Butter, Todd, and Princess Carolyn all seem to be where they should be, although BoJack and Diane's fates remain up in the air.
Wish I could have been the person you thought I was, the person who would save you.
That was never your job.
Then why did you always make me feel like it was?
One will go back to prison to finish his sentence, while the other will return to her new life in Houston. What about later down the line, however? Will this be the last time BoJack and Diane speak to each other? The uncertain silence speaks volumes as these two look up at the night sky together, leaving us feeling blue, yet oddly optimistic.
This is nice.
Mr. Blue, I told you that I love you, please believe me.
Number 5. Meanwhile, Futurama. Since Futurama was in danger of cancellation on multiple occasions, seasons 4 to 6 all ended with potential series finales. Season 7's Meanwhile is the true conclusion, and while we'd love to see the Planet Express crew return, it's hard to imagine a more perfect goodbye.
What if you had a special moment that you wish could go on forever? Could the time button make it last as long as you wanted?
Almost every character appears in some capacity, but the main focus is kept on Fry and Leela, whose relationship gave this show its beating heart.
Leela, my love, will you marry me?
Oh my gosh! This is all so sudden, after 13 years.
Don't answer yet. I want this to be a special moment.
In an emotional climax that's tragic, humorous, and romantic, everything is frozen in time except Fry and Leela. The two make the most of their time together, living happily into old age until Farnsworth offers them a chance to go around again. Whatever their future holds, this finale fills us with nothing but warm memories.
What do you say? Want to go around again?
I do.
Number 4. Come Along With Me, Adventure Time.
And what will happen again and again? 'Cause you and I will always be back then.
Between BMO singing a comforting song to Jake, Betty's sacrifice, and the final montage, you're going to cry at least 3 times throughout the Adventure Time finale. The tears are balanced out with plenty of uplifting moments, leaving each character on a note that feels just right. The major takeaway from Come Along With Me, though, is that there really are no happy endings.
Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees, we can wander through the forest.
Even when everything appears to be wrapped up, life keeps going and eventually a new adventure presents itself, for better or worse. That said, showrunner Adam Muto has noted that the finale isn't necessarily a happy one. The future land of Ooo is much bleaker, but not deprived of hope or new heroes ready to take up Finn and Jake's mantle.
Lift that sword, Shermie.
Oh yeah!
Number 3. Starcrossed, Justice League. Like the Superman finale, Starcrossed was an equally epic and bittersweet way to cap off the original Justice League series. Part of what makes this 3-parter such an emotional roller coaster is that it sees one hero stab her teammates in the back.
Whose side are you really on?
Don't you know?
I'm sorry, Joe.
With Hawkgirl torn between her homeworld and the world she's called home for years, the League is thrown into total disarray.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
Secrets are revealed, bridges are burned, and hearts are broken, namely Green Lanterns. While the day is ultimately saved in rousing fashion, nothing will ever be the same again.
I love you, John. I never lied about that.
As Shayera flies off into the sunset while a teary-eyed John watches, the book is seemingly closed on a star-crossed love story. Although, the sun would fortunately rise again in Justice League Unlimited.
You deserve that, too.
Number 2. Sozin's Comet, Avatar: The Last Airbender. With a feature-length runtime and cinematic animation, Sozin's Comet certainly would have been worthy of the big screen treatment. Even on the smallest screen, however, we feel every ounce of this finale's dramatic impact. Avatar is all about restoring balance to the world, and that's the best way to describe this ending. Balanced to a T.
Bend another's energy, your own spirit must be unbendable.
Virtually all of the characters and ongoing plotlines are given proper closure, providing no shortage of emotional payoffs. There are 2 moments in particular that get to us every time. First, there's Zuko's reunion with Iroh, who brings his estranged nephew in for a loving embrace.
I was never angry with you. I was sad because I was afraid you lost your way. I did lose my way, but you found it again.
Then there's the very last scene as Aang and Katara share the franchise's most romantic moment. Well, except for maybe the ending to Legend of Korra. If any of these finales teach us anything, it's that it's really hard to say goodbye. There's one show that delivered a gut punch 13 years later, but before we get to it, here are a few honorable mentions.
The greatest spell you'll know.
Kimberly and Possible.
Thanks, Mr. Barkin.
Yeah. Well, things are gonna be boring here without you, Possible.
You've still got the tweebs.
Hey, Arnold.
Oh, the gentle wind beckons through the leaves as autumn colors fall.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. CI, Samurai Jack. The ending to Samurai Jack tears us up inside for several reasons. For starters, it's a finale we never thought we'd see, since the series was prematurely cancelled in 2004. It was worth the 13-year wait to see Jack defeat Aku with a little help from his friends.
What the?
We're here, Jack. We're here to rescue you.
This victory isn't without sacrifice, as Aku's demise means that his daughter Ashi can no longer exist.
Without Aku, I would have never existed.
No.
With the woman he loves erased from existence, the grief-stricken Jack is left to wander the world alone. As a ladybug lands on his hand, however, our hero is given a glimmer of hope with a new day dawning. Be they tears of sorrow or tears of joy, you're going to cry as the samurai story comes to its close. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.